3631 Tactical. Today I want to show you what's in my range bag. First thing you might notice, there's some targets hanging up on the wall over there. Those are my dry fire targets. Just a secret, I'm always practicing dry fire. Well, first of all, the range bag itself is from Midway USA. If you can see that, it says Midway USA right there. And I think these things go for about 50, 60 bucks, but I got it on a sale. It was only $39. And I've seen these offered for that price. At least twice a year they offer them for that price. That's a pretty inexpensive price because it's been a really good range bag. These zippers on this thing are phenomenal. A lot of stuff that I get that has zippers, I always end up breaking the zippers. I'm pretty rough with equipment. The material itself is pretty rough. I use this for work. I use this for my personal shooting and practice, and I use it for when I go to competitions and stuff. So I have a lot of stuff in here, and I'm like I said, I'm pretty rough on equipment, and I haven't been able to break this thing yet. And I've had it for about 4 years now, so it's been a really good range bag itself. I think it's important you get something good that's going to last, especially if you're going to put a lot of stuff in it. It's nice to have a range bag that has everything in it, so when you say I want to go to the range today, you just grab the bag and go. You're not like taking this and taking that and throwing it in some random bag. I used to do that, and I would always forget my eyes, or I'd always forget my ears, or I'd forget ammo, and I'd end up having to buy something on the way out to the range rather than come all the way home. So it's nice to have a bag that has everything in it that you need. When you want to shoot, you just grab your bag and go. So again, this one's from Midway USA. I think this is called the AR-15 Competition Range Bag. I think that's what it's called. It's got a bunch of pockets in the back for AR-15 mag, and I guess that's why they call it that. But I pretty much have everything in here that I need for everything. And let's open it up and I'll show you what's in here. Let's start with the middle. The middle center pouch here. First of all, I got a stapler. Staple up targets, pretty obvious. I have hearing protection. These are these are nice. These are made by Howard Leight, L-E-I-G-H-T. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. But these are the hearing protection that has the amplification, so you can turn it on and off. I can turn this on and I can actually hear. I can hear, if I'm teaching a class, I can hear students. If I'm in a class, I can hear what the instructor's saying. It's great because it protects your ears, but you can still hear what's going on. It really amplifies this. It's worth it. The other thing real quick about these, I know partners of mine that have spent 70, 80 bucks on these things. Go to Amazon, you get them for like 40 bucks. I just ordered a second pair the other day. So there's hearing protection. I got these little these small packets of hand wipes. When you're shooting, you're handling ammunition and you're shooting, and you get a lot of lead on your hands. I know a lot of guys for a lot of years they go to the range and shoot, and then they decide to eat and they start eating a sandwich. All you're doing is ingesting lead, and that's very bad, right? So make sure you got something like this that you can wipe your hands down, wipe your face down if you're going to be eating or drinking. It's good just to get that lead off. I got a couple different just kind of notepads in here with a pen. I keep a training log, so I like to write down what I did for the day. If I'm teaching a class, sometimes I'll have the students shoot and I'll write their times down and let them have a little competition amongst each other. Maybe I just think of something when I'm at the range. I think of a certain drill or something, I write that down. It's good to have something to write on, a little notebook with a pen or something. I use these as targets. These are 3x5 index cards and 4x6 index cards. You've seen me do some drills with these on other videos, and they're just a really inexpensive, easy target. So I always got a couple of these in there. Here are these are just some random, well not random, but these are some different courses of fire, some classes that I've been teaching lately. It's nice to have that with you. I do this quite a bit, so I have most of the stuff kind of memorized, but every now and then everybody forgets, so it's nice to have the actual course of fire with you. This is a little pistol correction chart, kind of a little cheat sheet kind of thing here. Show what's somebody shooting low, high, left, right, or whatever. Some of the things that you can use to kind of diagnose what they're doing right or what they're doing wrong. This little plastic bag, I got a couple of chamber flags. Some of these are for pistols. You put them in from the chamber end and it goes and it sticks out the barrel end to make the weapon safe. And I got a couple in here that are for rifles. Certain competitions, they require you to have these in the gun while when you're not actually shooting. And it's good if you want to demonstrate something. It's nice to put this in there so that the weapon is completely safe if you're going to demonstrate something dry to your students in the class. I need to get a little bag, little container for these, but for now I just have them kind of thrown in that pocket on the side. These are dummy rounds. Dummy rounds are great, again, for demonstrating different things. They're good for setting up malfunction drills. You can do a lot of good training with dummy rounds. It's nice to have. Nice to have those with you. I have a flashlight in here. A lot of times I shoot mostly outdoors. And when you're outdoors, obviously it's not dark when most gun ranges are open. It's daylight. But there's nothing wrong with having a flashlight and practicing, you know, how you're going to grip your flashlight in your pistol. You can shoot and get the fundamentals down. You don't need it to be dark. So I usually have a flashlight in here. I end up demonstrating a lot of that kind of stuff. A couple of magazines for a SIG, PT26, just extra mags. I have a little rod. It's pretty compact. There's 4 pieces, but I can put all these together, and then it'll help you punch your barrel. Sometimes we have with AR-15s, people using steel cased ammo, and it gets stuck, and you got to kind of punch that out. This is a training mag for a Glock. It's same weight as the loaded mag. Again, this is another good thing for training and for demonstration purposes. Let's see, that's all I got in that center pouch. Let's go to the side pouch here. I got in here. There's a bunch of staples, obviously for the stapler. These little containers here. Excuse me. You get them in the like the camping section at like Myers or Walmart, and they're waterproof, and they're good containers. So in here I got a bunch of staples. If you put them in just the regular cardboard box that they come in, you're outside at the range and it rains, they get wet, the box falls apart. This thing right here, this container is not falling apart, so this is good, a good little container for your staples. I got another one, same thing, same container, but this is kind of my, I guess I call it my blowout kit. I got a extra battery for my timer in there. I got extra batteries for my hearing protection because they take batteries. I got a lighter, a little nail clip, and extra fiber optic. So my competition guns have a fiber optic in the front sight, and if I have a nail clip and a lighter, I can fix it. Sometimes those things do break or come out, it's real easy to fix it while you're at the competition. Have a couple tools here. This is for adjusting an AR-15 front sight. This is the Magpul one, and this is just kind of a generic one that works on just about every AR-15 front sight. I also have a Glock Armorer's tool. I'm sorry, a Glock Armorer's kit. There it is. Bam. It's all you need to do armor's work on a Glock. I got the end where I can change the front sights. I got the punch, of course. It's great that I shoot a gun. I think that this is the whole armorer's kit. I don't need a bunch of hammers and nails and all this other crazy stuff that some of these guns require. This is the whole thing that I need. So extra batteries, basically just a blowout kit, just stuff that I can use to fix guns. Extra batteries. Again, it's in that nice waterproof case. That's all that's in that pouch. On the other end, got the lens cleaning wipes here, and these are great for cleaning your eye protection. They're also great for cleaning your optics if you have something that has a scope on it or any kind of optic. It's good to wipe it down with that. Let's see what I got. Another pair of hearing protection. These aren't bad. These are the more of the inexpensive ones, the ones that you mold yourself. You get this putty and you mold it to your ear. But these are hearing protection that will actually go in your ear, and these work pretty good. For me, they just tend to get a little uncomfortable after a couple hours. But as far as hearing protection, they really do stop the noise pretty good. Let's see what else I got. I got a whistle here. It's connected to an old dog tag. Whistle's good for training. You got students, sometimes you blow that whistle, it's a little bit easier, I think. I have a name tag, an IDPA safety officer name tag. I'm a safety officer in IDPA, and sometimes I wear that. A couple markers for marking targets. A couple more extra pens for writing stuff down. I have some more Allen wrenches. And I have a Leatherman's tool, and obviously this is pliers and knives and a little screwdriver and some other different various tools. And again, that's all for fixing things, fixing guns, putting optics on, taking them off, things like that. Let's see, let's go to this pocket here. In this pocket, I got it circle, a cardboard circle. This is an 8-inch circle, and if I'm shooting at just regular paper targets, I always put this on the target and I draw the 8-inch circle. That's kind of the accuracy standard. That's probably the biggest target I shoot at. So I got that so I can make that 8-inch circle. Plastic bags. These are 1 gallon plastic bags. You can see these are kind of dirty because I'm always using them to pick up brass. You shoot brass, you just pick it up and put it in a bag. It's very small. You fold it up, it fits in here no problem. I actually have a couple of them in here. That's great for picking up your brass. This is some stickers, some 1-inch stickers. If you're zeroing in your rifle, these are good. I got some 2-inch stickers if you're really shooting long range. Those are pretty inexpensive. They're a good target. I got some IDPA style stickers here for if you're shooting cardboard targets. These are the little repair stickers. These are pretty inexpensive, and it's nice to repair your target so you can see exactly where you're hitting. Another plastic bag. Here's a smaller circle. This one's a 6-inch circle. If you're looking to challenge yourself, use that 6-inch circle. And again, I said I think this is why they call it the AR-15 range bag. Maybe, I don't know, because it's got all these pockets. In all these pockets you can fit magazines. So I got a bunch of extra magazines in there. There's always somebody that needs to borrow a magazine. So I got a bunch of those in there. That's all that's in that pocket. Let's see, this side have a timer. If you're going to the range and training and you don't have a timer, you're wrong. I think you can't beat these timers. There's so much you can do with these. So much you can do with those. Looking to get one of those if you don't have it. Little small case here for eye protection. So got my eye protection here. Got some bug juice. Sometimes it's hot, or not hot. It's definitely hot in the summertime, and sometimes you're near water and you got a mosquito problem. It's good to have the bug juice so the bugs aren't eating you up. And I got a little bit of a sunscreen here, so sometimes again, shoot these competitions in the summertime. You're outside all day long. I tend to get sunburnt a little bit. And there's a little small pouch that holds magazines, and I just got a bunch of extra magazines in this pocket. Let's see. This last pocket, this is something that I put on this range bag. It didn't come with the bag. It was like an extra pouch that I put on there. And I have a couple more magazines, 20-round magazines, and I have a tourniquet just in case something goes really bad. I got something to try to make a difference, I guess, to help somebody out. I think that's it. That's all the pockets. Yeah, that's everything. That's what I have in my range bag, and with this stuff I can pretty much handle anything. Any class I'm teaching, any competition I'm going to, there's not too much more I need. This is pretty much everything I need, and it's in one bag. And it's real convenient to say I'm going to the range, let me grab my bag and go. I just want to show you this other range bag that I have, and I had this range bag first, and this one is from Voodoo Tactical, and I think this is called the Scorpion range bag. And kind of the same thing with the zippers. Zippers have been really good, really solid. Nothing's ripped. The material's really good. Nothing's ripped or broken again. You know, I put a lot of stuff in this, and I've used it a lot. The only reason I stopped using this one is because I just started. You know, it seemed like every time I went to the range, I'd add another piece of gear, another piece of equipment. I was teaching a lot of classes, and just the bigger range bag fit everything I needed. And I like to be able just to grab it and go and not have to worry about did I leave anything behind. But I still use this bag, and I use this bag for competition now because I can put, you know, my gun, my magazines, my ammunition, my eyes and ears, and the other few small things. And I get to carry this small bag at a competition rather than carrying that big bag because there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't need when I go to a pistol competition, like rifle magazines and other stuff. So I just take what I need for pistol competition, and I take this bag. This is a really good range bag. It just depends on what you do and how much stuff you're taking to the range. And like I said, sometimes I'm teaching classes where we're teaching pistol and rifle or pistol and shotgun. So there's a lot of extra stuff I got in there that I don't necessarily always need. And when I don't need that stuff, I bring this little smaller range bag. Actually, I just opened this thing up and I didn't know this was in here, but here's a bunch of score sheets from the Bug Match Nationals. I totally forgot those were in there, but that's what I use this bag for when I'm actually going to a competition, because like I said, it's smaller and I can fit everything I need in here for a pistol competition. So this has also been a really good bag. This is the Voodoo I think it's called the Scorpion bag.